Good morning, welcome to My Dream Home. I'm Jody Hinkle. On today's show, we're going to look at some very cool products to help you with different projects around your home, including taking recycled granite countertops and using them as pavers. But before we get into that, check out this beautiful community up in Dove Mountain.
My name is Carson Meal, and we're out here at Dove Mountain on the second hole of the Gallery North golf course. Behind us are the Tortolita Mountains, and we're just outside of the Dove Mountain Information Center. Dove Mountain is a pretty amazing place. People have been living on this land for thousands of years, so the Hohokams figured out that this is a great place a long time ago, and people have been enjoying it since. Today in Dove Mountain, there's over 81 holes of golf, 3 really high-quality, world-class golf clubs. The PGA Tour played the Accenture Match Play World Golf Championships here on the Gallery Golf Course and also at the golf club at Dove Mountain for a number of years. It was an incredible event for Tucson and for Dove Mountain. Dove Mountain's a great place for raising your family. We're close to shopping. There's a new outlet mall just minutes away from Dove Mountain. We have the hotel with one of the neatest water slides in town. There's great schools in the Marana School District, and in fact, one of the really exciting things that's happening in Dove Mountain is that we're getting a brand new kindergarten through 8th grade STEM school. That school will have a concentration in science, technology, engineering, and math. So it's going to be a great resource for families in Dove Mountain and great for our community. We have the Ritz-Carlton Dove Mountain Resort, which is a Forbes 5-star and AAA 5 Diamond resort. We've got many miles of hiking, biking, and jogging trails. And it's just a fantastic place to enjoy all that the desert Southwest has to provide. Dove Mountain is a 6,200 acre community. We've partnered with a number of builders building all sorts of different types of homes out here. We have Del Webb doing active adult home building. The Highlands is another active adult community. We have Mattamy, which is a Canadian home builder, several local home builders, including Inside Homes and Miramonte Homes. And then we also have custom homes in neighborhoods like Canyon Pass and the Ritz-Carlton residences. So whatever it is you're looking for, you can find it in Dove Mountain. I want to invite you to come out to Dove Mountain and see what this community is all about. The best place to start is at our Information Center. It's at 13900 North Dove Mountain Boulevard. We can get you started, and then you can check out some of the neat model homes and other projects that are happening in our community.
Hi, I'm Julia Lawson with A&E Recycled Granite, and we're Arizona's recycled granite manufacturer. We manufacture pavers, split stone tiles, subway tiles, and fire pits out of remnant countertop material. We work with 13 countertop fabricators here in Tucson and Phoenix, and we divert their material from our local landfills. So the remnant material that we get is sink cutoffs and side pieces from when they're installing your kitchen countertop. So we take that back to our facility and we turn it into beautiful new building materials. That way it keeps the mountains out of our landfills and gives you a beautiful, usable, sustainable product. Today I want to show you a job that we recently did in the Sawmill Canyon area.
One of the great things about our product is all of this would have ended up in the landfill. We diverted about 1.5 million pounds of scrap from entering our landfills last year, and it all turned into beautiful products such as these pavers. Not only do we do pavers, we also do split stone tiles, subway tiles, and fire pits. We install fireplaces, backsplashes, bathroom surrounds. Pretty much anywhere where you would like to see natural stone, we can install it.
Thanks for joining us today. If you want to find out more about A&E Recycled Granite products, visit our website at aerecycledgranite.com. If you're interested in an estimate, give us a call at 520-885-8970.
I'm very happy to have with me today from California Lighting and Design, the master of lighting, Lyons Whitmore. Thanks for being on the show, buddy.
Thanks for having me, brother.
You know, I enjoy having you on, especially this time of year. Most people know you as the guy with the Christmas lights, but you're so much more than that. You guys have been doing landscape lighting for years, right?
That's correct. We do custom landscape lighting for people's houses. With landscape lighting, we come out, we look at your yard, and we really look at it through your eyes and say, what would you like to see? Take some ideas, but we really will lay out a skeleton version of your yard, and then we'll do a nighttime demonstration. So not only am I really good at what I do, but I'll show you before you buy it and let you help design it.
So people know what to expect after it's put in there.
Most of the time when we do a sale, people will set up the demo, they'll go in their house, they'll look at it from in a bedroom, they'll look at it from the kitchen, they'll look at it from all over and go, I love it.
And that's the great thing about it, right? Because you can look at the yard and say, I want another light here, I want to move this one there. You can custom make it exactly to their dream, to their viewpoint.
That's right. When we do an estimate, we'll come out and we'll tell you, when we do the demonstration, your backyard has two thought processes, a budget and a picture. And if you add a light to change the picture, you change the budget. And you go like this until you come to a really good line where you're happy with the budget and you're happy with the picture, and it's a beautiful landscape.
So Lyons, for the folks at home that want to give you a call, have you come out to their home to lay it out, to give them a quote, what's the best way?
The best way to reach us, Jody, is CaliforniaLightingDesign.com. You can look at the portfolio, the profile pictures, see what you like. Give us a call. Our phone number is 520-999-5021. We'll come out, give you an estimate, and have lights in your yard usually within a week or 10 days.
Fantastic. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Happy to be out on location today with Frank Lundeen from 1-800-Plumbing, a division of Ram Plumbing. Thanks for being on the show.
Jody, nice seeing you again.
Yeah, you too. You kind of got kind of a messy situation out here, huh?
We do a little bit of emergency situation. What you guys can't see, we called for emergency blue stake. We have Southwest Gas, TEP on site, and a nice little nasty thing going on behind us at a quadplex. So our goal is to knock that out today.
So it's kind of like we deal with the nasty stuff so you don't have to, right?
Absolutely. Too bad there's not smell-o-vision yet.
I think they're probably happy there's no smell-o-vision.
I even showered.
Yeah.
Just for you.
It's a little overwhelming right now, so I
bit.
can't tell that. But I'll tell you what, you have some interesting stuff going on today. I saw a camera on the end of one of your snakes, right?
Absolutely.
What are you guys looking for in that situation?
We're looking, the camera that we have actually is has a locator on it too. So we have it connected to a laptop. So we can find out exactly where the camera stops with the snake and then locate it and figure out what's going on. If not, we just have to dig down and we find the situation.
And what's going on with this situation? What do you guys think?
I'm guessing a mainline breakage because we're hitting a certain stopping point and can't go past it. So it might have been a collapsed line or maybe a lot of roots in the line.
So in that situation, the waste can't go anywhere, so it's got to find a way to get out of that pipe, right?
Yep, what it does, it goes back in through your sinks, your toilet, and your shower. So that's not a good way to wake up in the morning.
Definitely not. So how do you guys fix that problem?
What we're going to do is we're going to locate it, isolate it, and then dig down and repair it. And hopefully it takes another few hours. We just have to wait on Tucson water to get here before we actually start digging.
So whenever you guys start digging, you guys make sure that you don't cause any more problems. Like you said, you call out blue stakes, you call out the different utility companies to make sure that you're not going to be hitting anything else to make it worse, right?
Right. That's all these people need is to lose power or we hit a gas line and everybody has to be evacuated.
So Frank, we know that you guys do new construction, you also do remodels, but you especially do these emergencies day or night whenever they come up, right?
Yes, sir. 24/7, 365.
So for the folks at home that have an emergency or want you to come out to do any of the other tasks, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you guys?
Give us a call at 520-747-8089 or my cell phone, which is always attached to me, at 520-235-8596.
Great information. Thank you so much for helping these folks and for being on the show.
Thank you, Jody. Let's go get some for our noses.
Definitely. I'm very excited to be out at the new location for America's Mattress with the owner, Jeff Saunders. Jeff, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, Jody, thanks for having me.
Tell us about your new location.
So we're out here at southwest corner of Granite and Tucson Boulevard. We've been here about 2 months. We got everything all set up. We got 3 main rooms where we can show beds. The whole idea is to get in there and try a mattress and feel comfortable. This is the mattress you're going to be sleeping on, so you want to try to pick out the right mattress the first time.
I think it's really important that the people are able to find the mattress and the base that fits their body best. I know I bought a mattress and base from you. I was able to raise the back and the feet a little bit, and I've never slept as well.
Right. Having your head elevated or your feet elevated or both relieves a lot of different ailments, pressures, and hopefully it will allow you to sleep better than you have been.
You also have a line of products that is very eco-friendly, is that right?
Right. We also carry an organic line of mattresses from OMI and from Naturepedic, and we also have accessories, sheets, pillows, pillow toppers, all that kind of stuff to really complement the whole organic experience.
So when somebody buys and shops over at America's Mattress, they can feel good because A, they're buying from a local company, the money that they spend stays in our community, and when they look at those other products, they're actually being environmentally friendly, right?
Just a few years ago, there wasn't much out there as far as organic mattresses, and the guys that we carry OMI, they have a guarantee that they have the purest mattress on the market, or he'll give it to you for free, and that's straight from the president's mouth.
So for the folks at home that want to come in and check out your new location and find out about these new products, what's the best way?
So they can come down to the Grant and Tucson Boulevard location. That's where we have the organic stuff. However, we do have a location at southwest corner of Oracle and McGee, and you can always find us online at www.americasmattress.com/Tucson.
Great information as always. Thank you so
Jody.
much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm really happy to welcome to the studio today from Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens, Art Leone. Art, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me again.
Tell the folks at home about Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens.
Okay, so Arizona Luxury Lawns and Greens is a locally based company here in Tucson, Arizona. We service the southwest part of Arizona, all the way from Casa Grande to Sierra Vista. Our primary focus is artificial turf sales and installation. That being said, we are the leader in quality, so we give the longest warranty. It's the most extensive in the business and specialize in artificial turf and putting greens.
So tell the folks at home, about some of the things that you think is great about artificial turf and the product that you use, that the homeowner may struggle with on a daily basis with their regular grass.
Sure. So, I mean, the obvious points are your lawn stays beautiful all year. So you're not struggling with the watering of the grass, the crabgrass growing through it, or the weeds. You're also not worried about the seasons, and you're definitely not worried about the water consumption. So all those things go out the window, and you can just actually enjoy your lawn. So you're saving the maintenance, you're saving your time, which is the most valuable resource we all have. And then you're saving the money of the water, your upkeep on the irrigation system itself, which can go haywire at times. So I think those are really the biggest points of going artificial versus a natural lawn.
If somebody at home wants to have this installed in their yard, what's the process?
So the process is to call me directly. You can call me at 520-350-6125, or you can use email at info@azluxurylawns.tucson.com. Either way they reach out to me, we make sure that we get right back with them. We'll schedule a free in-home estimate. We come out with samples, we meet with them in person, measure, detail, then I give them a verbal estimate. But I like to go a step further and make sure that we follow it up in writing via email. And this way, there's just no confusion at all. Everything is cut and dry, and they are able to understand what's going to happen next.
It really sets that expectation, right?
Right. We want to set the expectation that they're going to get superior quality from the start. So the customer service is a huge piece with that. And then my crew just follows suit because they're the cleanest, hardest working crew there is.
So Art, for the folks at home that want to find out about you guys and get an estimate, what's the best way?
So the best way, Jody, is to call me directly at 520-350-6125 or reach me via email at info@azluxurylawns.tucson.com. You can also see a lot of the beautiful pictures from our work and request a quote directly at our website, which is azluxurylawns.tucson.com.
Great information. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me, Jody.
Hi, this is Eric with Sawmill Nursery. A lot of people want to put something on the patio table for the holiday season, a lot of winter visitors coming in, but it's a little bit challenging here in Tucson. So if you want to have something on that table in your garden that looks great, that doesn't take a lot of care, think about succulents. They're not going to need a lot of water because they store water in their leaves. And so you only need to water these probably once a month in the wintertime. If you're going to put it in the sun, make sure it's a real blue color, because those are going to reflect the sunlight off. It's almost like zinc on your nose. The darker green ones do better in the shade. So those, when you're looking for your succulents, if you're going to put it out in the sun, get some of the bright blue, chalky colored ones. This is called cotyledon chalk fingers, and the chalk comes right off onto your fingers. Takes the sun really well, very cold hardy also. This is all the cotyledons are very great plants. When you're planting them up in one of your pots, you want to make sure that you've got great cactus soil, good quality cactus soil. This is going to have perlite in it and lava rock, and that's going to help with the drainage, which is really important. If they stay wet too long, they'll rot out. So succulents are a great way to get some color and greenery onto the patio. You know, you can put succulents in an old tin bucket like that, and they do great. They're really, you only have to water them probably once a month in the wintertime, or even less if it's a rainy season. Hey, for more information on what varieties of succulents do well in Tucson, give us a call at 546-9200. Stop by the nursery at 5301 South Houghton, or check out our website at savanonursery.net.
I'm thrilled to have with us in studio today the home warranty diva, Becky Booth from National Home Warranty. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks for having me.
I love, you know, all the stuff that you guys do, and I don't think the people at home know very much about it. So can you tell us more about your company and what a home warranty is?
A home warranty company is pretty much like an insurance company, and what we do is we insure the mechanical systems in your home. We even replace toilets and faucets and ceiling fans and smoke detectors, pretty much a big variety of things inside the home. It's always inside the foundation of the home.
So a big part of that is stuff that your home insurance doesn't cover.
Right. Most of the time your home insurance company covers things that are accidents or you know, natural causes through storms, something like that. So we cover whatever's inside.
Say that it's a first-time home buyer. They took all the money that they had and then borrowed some from family and everything else to get into a home, and then they don't have the money if, say, an air conditioner goes out.
So if their AC goes out, there is a service charge with the home warranty. National charge is $65. We're one of the lower prices for service fees. It's kind of like a deductible. We will send a vendor out, and they pay them the $65, and then they will look at the unit and determine what the problem is, and a lot of times they can do the repair on the spot.
So for the folks at home that want to find out more information about what you guys do, or if they have any questions about home warranties, what's the best way for them to contact you?
The best way to contact me is you can reach me via email at bekki@nhwusa.com, or you can call or text me at 520-603-5055.
Great information. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you, Jody. Thanks for having me.
I'm Valerie Lavender.
And I'm Art Flores. We are the owners of Tumacacori Mesquite Sawmill. Our business is primarily the sale of mesquite lumber as well as mesquite interiors.
Well, we specialize in everything from small items like shelving all the way to larger items, mantles, dining tables, entertainment centers, just about anything that a customer challenges us with.
Tumacacori Mesquite is the premier source for local indigenous Sonoran Desert velvet mesquite. We acquire mesquite logs through various sources, through BLM, land restoration, land development, even monsoon damage or end of life. Trees are acquired that are coming down anyway for one reason or another. We bring them in here, we mill them into quality planks, lumber, if you will, and then we find markets for that lumber.
We bring down trees that are meant to come down, and everything that we bring back we turn into usable product. Actually, when we harvest a tree, before we take it down, we're analyzing the tree to make sure that we're bringing back everything that we can use. And from there, we turn it into lumber and usable product. Stumps are turned into table bases, and even the sawdust is collected every week and given to a local organic farm that puts it into their compost and bedding.
We take our our milled lumber, and we turn that into mantles. That's probably one of our biggest product lines for fireplace applications. And we sell to homeowners, builders, even operations such as the Two-Bat Golf Resort. We've also done larger applications like bars, entertainment centers, even locker rooms for the resort in particular.
We also have our smaller material that we don't turn into lumber, we turn into craft items, and we have our cutting boards, which is a very popular item, and crosses that are sold in galleries all across the U.S.
I take a lot of pride in the manner of how we harvest our product, our mesquite product. Again, it's responsibly harvested, and it's quite rewarding to be able to take something as inherently imperfect as our desert mesquite and turn into something as refined as a dinette set or an entertainment center. It's very rewarding in that regard.
So to find out more about Tumacacori Mesquite Sawmill, you can look us up online at www.mesquitedesign.com. We also have a Facebook page. You can call us 520-398-9356, or we would love to show you around and tell you our story and give you a tour.
Widely regarded as the premier example of Spanish colonial architecture, San Javier del Bac, at over 200 years old, is the oldest mission in the United States. Patronato San Javier is a nonprofit organization providing funding dedicated solely to restoring and preserving the mission. See how you can help preserve the white dove of the desert. Go to sanjaviermission.org.
Looking to sell your home? Why not use tomorrow's marketing in today's world? With professional photography and video, I sell homes faster and for a higher price. If this type of marketing interests you, give me a call. My name's Doug Trudeau, Tierra Antigua Realty, 520-954-2209.
I'm thrilled to have with me today from Fairway Independent Mortgage, Sue Pullen. Sue, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Jody.
I love having you, and you are an expert on the subject that we're going to talk about today, awesome. And that is reverse mortgages.
Oh, my favorite subject.
Well, tell us about what's going on with reverse mortgages.
Well, today, more and more, there's so many studies that are coming out, academic studies, financial planners are looking at it. They're finding that seniors, when they get into retirement age at 62 and older, they really need to start looking at the equity in their home as a means to live comfortably in their retirement years. People are living longer and they don't have as much money saved. Retirement savings is really low compared to but they're finding that that's an issue not just in the United States, but in other countries as well. When 2007, 2008 hit, it really did a number on the savings portfolios for people. And it's taking its toll, and they're seeing it now. So they're finding out that the studies that are being done show that when somebody takes a reverse mortgage, and even doesn't touch it, even if they just take it out just to have it out, fees have come down, so the costs aren't as high as they used to be, and there's so many new safeguards in there since 2013. They're finding that that a retiree's portfolio, actually their net worth actually increases. It goes up by taking out and using a reverse mortgage strategically.
I have a family member, and they sold their parents' farm, and they took their money and they put it into some areas where they can't touch until they're 70.
Okay.
And they're in their middle to late 60s, and now they're having difficulty because even though they have enough money to, you know, that they received an inheritance and the sale of the farm and things like that, they can't touch it.
Right.
This would be a good avenue for them to act as a bridge.
Bridge the gap. It actually is. And it's actually another good place to use it is bridging the gap to Social Security. So you don't take it out when you first can, you know, when it's the lower number, you know, bridge the gap until you get your full retirement benefits. But you're right, it really is a good avenue. And setting it up as a line of credit, when they use it as a line of credit, there's growth on there. We don't say interest, but it's like interest. It pays, you know, almost 6%, where it's growing when you're not even touching it. So, but if they need it, they pull it out. When they get access to the rest of their funds, you know, when they turn 70, there's nothing saying they can't pay it down to zero. Just you don't close it out because you don't want to go through the expenses again. You have it there if and when you need it.
And that growth is in the positive for them.
Oh, big time positive, yeah. In fact, that's the one reason why financial planners are looking at it seriously now. They didn't realize it. It's always been there, but nobody ever used it because it was always a loan of last resort. People would get a reverse mortgage when they had no other options left. Now they're finding out, studies are showing that it makes more sense to do it before you need it. You still are benefited when you do it when you need it, if you do it as a loan of last resort, but you benefit much more when you do it when you turn 62 and you don't need it.
And it's really important to think about the fact that a lot of times your children would rather you be more financially stable than you not using this equity that you've built over time and leaving it to them.
You know, that's one of my favorite subjects to talk about. You know, most parents think their kids want their house. 70% of the parents think the kids want the house, 70, 80%. When in fact 10% of the kids actually want the house. The rest of them want money. They want the money from the house. So what I always say is, when's the worst time to sell your house?
When you're under the gun.
When it's an estate sale and you want to sell it quick to get as much cash as you can at the time. Well, taking out the reverse mortgage uses the equity in it, so it's not such a big deal when it comes time to sell it there, as much as it preserves the cash that you have that you would be using otherwise. You use the funds from your reverse mortgage tax-free.
So for the folks at home that want to find out more about reverse mortgages, what's the best way?
Call me 24/7 anytime, 520-977-7904. That's my cell phone number. Call me anytime.
Well, thanks for being on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, if you missed any part of today's show, want to watch it again, or if you're just looking for great resources to help you with projects around your home, go to mydreamhometv.com. We look forward to seeing you again next week right here on ABC KGUN 9. Have a great week.